The quiet never survives. Not in a world stitched together from bones, memories, and the stubborn heartbeat of what refuses to die. New York may be cracked open, choked with vines, echoing with ghosts of a civilization long dissolved, but its pulse? Its pulse is finally waking up. And you're watching Flick Frenzy, where returns don't arrive. They detonate. Today's update on I Am Legend 2 didn't drop. It erupted. The kind of reveal that sends shockwaves tearing through the fandom after years of silence, abandoned scripts, and a franchise split clean in two by competing endings. But now the dust is clearing. And the legend isn't tiptoeing back into the light. It's marching. The return, but not the one you remember. Will Smith is back as Dr. Robert Neville. But not the martyr, not the fallen hero, not the man who died in the theatrical cut that fans pretended never existed. The sequel follows the alternate ending. Neville survived. But survival shapes people into something unrecognizable. He's not returning as savior. He's returning as a variable the new world doesn't know how to categorize. A ghost with a pulse. The evolution, and today's new update. While Neville hid, the infected didn't stall. They grew. And today's leak confirms what fans feared. They didn't just evolve, they structured. Patterns scorched into concrete. Coordinated movement paths. Communication signals. Primitive symbols repeating across collapsed buildings. The Dark Seekers aren't monsters anymore. They're strategists, building a society with purpose, order, and a vision where old humanity doesn't have a seat at the table. And today's update adds a massive twist. A new alpha strain appearing outside New York, in Chicago. Larger, faster, and capable of coordinating groups across miles. Not just evolution. Leadership. This changes everything. Enter Michael B. Jordan, the new lens. Michael B. Jordan's character grew up in the ruins. A survivor forged by stories, not memories. To him, Neville isn't a myth or a hero. He's a warning label. A man whose mistakes reshape the world. That friction? That divide? That's the spine of this entire sequel. One man fighting for the world that was. One man protecting the world that replaced it. The hybrid enclave. The leak everyone's talking about. Concept art slipped out today, and it's wild. A fragile neutral zone. Humans and evolved beings coexisting, barely. Bioluminescent fungal lanterns hanging from roots. Skyscrapers strangled into new shapes, forming living corridors. Shelters grown from vines instead of built from steel. A society held together by desperation, and a peace that could shatter if someone breathes wrong. But coexistence isn't harmony. It's a countdown. The real story, and it cuts deep. This sequel isn't about a cure. It isn't about reversing anything. It's about facing everything. No miracle, no clean lines, no simple villains. Just one brutal, necessary question. Is humanity something you defend? Or something you redefine? And here's the kicker, confirmed today. The story goes global. Hidden labs in Brazil. Flooded cities in Asia. Mutation clusters in regions untouched since the fall. Neville survived. But now the world wants to know why. Drop your theories below. I'll feature the sharpest ones in the next breakdown. You're watching Flick Frenzy, where legends rebuild, worlds evolve. And the end is never the end.